And it's really often that I stumble upon this comment, and it's, you know, something like, yo, Asian, go back to your country, or, oh, go back to China. And it's so weird because, like, I'm not even from here. I've actually never even been to
China. Well, you know the guy's a real man-child when he has to take a trip to China to prove his haters wrong.
Hey, you with Rice Gum?
Sorry, sir?
You with Rice Gum?
No.
Hey guys, Collins here. Today we are back with a brand new video. Today we're taking a look at Ricey Gummy, the gummy bear made of rice. And we're going to be talking about the recent drama he's gotten himself into. Well, to sum it up briefly, the drama goes a little something like this. Rice Gum goes to China, aka Hong Kong to be more specific, and while in Hong Kong, he decides to visit the locals, you know, he decides to shove ice cream into a man's face for no reason, you know, because, you know, free food, you know, everyone likes having fucking half-eaten ice cream shoved into their face.
Good, eat it, yeah.
And then he goes around fucking harassing people, talking about prostitution, aka thoughts, hoes, and bitches.
Where are the hoes at? Huh? To where are the bitches at? Bitch. Hey, where are the hoes at?
What's that?
Hey, where are the bitches at? You guys have thoughts here? Thoughts?
Now, I don't think I need to explain why what he did was disrespectful, but I'm going to do it anyway. Now, I'm going to break up this video into 4 parts. First part gonna be the problem, you know, basically me discussing the issue. The second part is gonna be the defense, which is gonna be Rice Gum's defense. The third part is gonna be the hypocrisy, which is gonna be talking about a little bit of hypocrisy Rice Gum has created. And the fourth and final part is gonna be the conclusion. There's gonna be little segments in between, but overall those are the main 4 segments. Let's get started with the problem.
Dude, I just put my camera out and just hit some dude in the head.
Now the problem me and a bunch of people on YouTube, as well as just everyone in China, is having is the simple fact that what Rice Gum did was very disrespectful, disingenuous, and overall just shitty.
Can you eat this for my friend? Please. For you. Good.
Eat it. Yeah. Is that dog or something? What, like, that shit look disgusting. Bro, it's closing.
Oh,
What the fuck? Why is he inside? It's open?
Close.
Oh, close? Yo, close.
They don't sell clothes, only shoes.
He goes around China making a fool of himself, asking about where the dogs and the cats are, you know, where he can fucking eat dog and cat meat, where he goes to China and fucking tries to go into a shop that's about to close, and then proceeds to make fun of the woman who's working there, making fun of her accent by adding subtext on the screen saying like clothes, and a bunch of other shit like that. And it's really annoying and offensive to these people. Am I personally offended by these jokes? No, not really. They're jokes. I get them. But I can definitely see why other people would find them very offensive. And for the most part, even though jokes are subjective, there's a limit to when and where you can make the jokes. Jokes, if you guys don't already know, it's all about the timing, the time and the place. You have to know when and where to make these types of jokes. On the internet, you gotta know the right time and the right place to make the joke. You can't just make a 9/11 joke on 9/11, that's kind of fucked up. Or something along those lines. And going to China and making fun of Asian stereotypes, whether or not you're Asian, isn't very funny. You're going up to these people and harassing and bullying them in public because it's funny, apparently. No, Rice Gum, it's not. Again, jokes is all about the timing, and you got the timing off horribly. And overall, the whole video is kind of stupid. It's just 6 minutes of this cancer cunt, you know, running around China, making a fool of himself, acting like a fucking cuck, you know, asking where the bitches at, where the hoes at, where the thoughts at, like, what the fuck? I just don't get it. It's fucking retarded. And my biggest issue is just the fact that he's being very disrespectful to these people. I mean, you're being a total Logan Paul here. Overall, I just think this entire situation is fucking retarded, and I just think that Rice Gum really should say sorry and actually mean it. rather than, you know, doing what he did in his defense. And speaking of which, let's get into the defense part of the video.
Translate this right now. Are you ready? Alright, listen, man. Yo, I'm sorry to all the Chinese. Yo, quit playing around, yo. These guys think I'm racist. I gotta stop playing with them.
Now let's talk about Vicegum's defense. Now, I didn't really go in too much into depth of what the biggest problem was with this video, because I'm pretty sure we all knew that it was just offensive. That's basically it. But the real problem I have with Vicegum is in his defense video.
Bro, what? Yo, read this. Looking for prostitutes on Hong Kong street. This Asian American red video insults China's anger.
Now, if you haven't watched it, I'm obviously gonna show some clips, but here's a few of the biggest points he tries to bring up. Now, the first one he tries to go over is the whole ice cream bit, about how he shoved the ice cream into this man's face because he thought he was trying to give him free food, basically.
One more thing, man. Look at this clip, man. You know, I thought it was being nice.
Good.
Eat it. Yeah. You know, I'm offering this guy ice cream, unfinished food that I didn't want to throw away.
Now, I can't tell if he's joking or if he's actually being dead serious, but I'm just gonna assume he was joking. Let's just for a second assume that he was joking. Now, the problem with that is the fact that the joke isn't funny, but not only is it not funny, but it's also got horrible timing. I mean, going up to a random person and shoving ice cream in their face, it's just a very shitty thing to do. And you making it as if it's a joke, like, oh, ha ha ha, it's free food, man. I don't know what to do with it. You take the free food, you know. It's not very funny. And if you came up to the street and offered me fucking half-eaten ice cream, I'll take the ice cream and shove it up your rice hole, you fucking piece of shit. Now let's assume for a second that he was actually being serious, and he actually is that fucking stupid. Well, here's a wake-up call for you, Vicegum. How do I say this nicely? But stop being a fucking retard. Because let's be honest here. I don't get it. Why the fuck do you think that that's a good thing to do? Why the fuck do you think actually giving free food to someone that's half-eaten is a good thing to do? I mean, if the guy was homeless, I can kind of see where you're coming at, but he just looked like a normal person walking on the street. And you didn't clarify whether or not he was homeless anyway. And now another thing. Shoving ice cream into the guy's face, even after he says no.
Can you eat this for my friend? Please.
It's very clear that he says no. You gotta be a real fucking retard to not understand the meaning of no. It's just fucking retarded when I think about it, because you're literally shoving ice cream into the guy's face saying, you know, just take it, it's free food, but it's just stupid. So either way, I'm just gonna assume he's joking, because the way the whole thing's played out is as a joke. Either way, though, it's fucked up. Now, another big point he makes is the fact that some random Chinese dude decided to re-upload his video in its entirety to a Chinese variant of like YouTube or Twitter, or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know. He doesn't know. No one knows, apparently.
You translated? Boy, you're telling me some guy took my hard work and content and just reposted it and got more views than my actual video?
Need I also mention that Vicegum says in this video that the person who re-uploaded the video basically stole his hard work and time by re-uploading his video and got more views than him. Well, I hate to break it to you, Vicegum, but editing a vlog is not hard work. In fact, editing this fucking video that I'm editing right now is not hard work, and believe me, this is harder than editing a vlog. To edit a vlog, you just need to throw it into Adobe Premiere or Sony Vegas and just chip chop a bunch of pieces, and you got yourself a video. So when he uploaded it there, it got more views than the original video, which I can't really debunk to why that's a good, because there's not really a defense for that. I mean, if you're going to re-upload someone's content like that, I mean, it's not okay to re-upload it and monetize it for views and such. I mean, it's not a good thing to get money off of someone else's content when you literally just put Chinese subtitles over it. I think that it's not that good of a thing, but at the end of the day, I mean, it got the word out to the Chinese people, and now China hates Vicegum, apparently. But that's just a sub-point. The main point was the whole prostitute thing.
And two, in America, it's like slang, like in the hip-hop and rap music, thoughts and hoes and bitches, it's like girls, not actual prostitute.
Now, if you guys don't know, it translated to prostitute. Now, Vicegum went over to China and it started saying words like thought, or bitches, or hoes, which is American slang for just girls in general. Like, you know, oh, where are the bitches at? That's kind of just a person asking, where are the girls at? And it's pretty obvious to some Americans, especially the more millennial type of Americans, that they would understand that type of slang. But the people in Asia, they're not really into American slang. They're not like all hip, you know, wearing their obey hats or some shit like that. They're not down here and not in America making these fucking slang words, and they're not using slang very often. I can't imagine a person in China using slang very often. Now my point here is the fact that he thinks it's a good idea to use these slang words, and then he expects that they would understand that they're slang words. Now his defense for this is the fact that he has a child audience, but we're gonna get into that in just 1 second, how that's really stupid of him to say, but his defense is that he has a child audience.
Do these guys not know I have like a big following that I would definitely not be seriously asking for prostitutes in the broad daylight? Like, I was screaming it.
Now, the final part that RiceGum kind of talks about in his video in his defense is the whole Asian stereotype jokes. Essentially, he was being racist, okay? There's no denying it. He was making racist jokes.
It's like, guys, like Chinese people out there that are hating on me right now, like, yo, I'm Chinese also, right? And like the American culture, like I watch other like, you know, black comedians make jokes about like, you know, black stereotypes and stuff, like they eat fried chicken, and like white people make white jokes, and you know, Hispanic people make Hispanic jokes.
I'm not saying he is a racist because I don't believe he is, but I am saying that he's making racist jokes. There's a difference. Now his defense for this is the fact that Hispanics will make Hispanic jokes, white people will make white jokes, black people will make black jokes, etc., etc. Basically, he's Asian, therefore he has the privilege to make Asian stereotype jokes, which is not the case at all. I hate to break it to you, RiceGum, but although I do find it to be okay to make these types of jokes, if you're literally gonna go up to a Chinese person and ask them where the dog's at, or where can I get some fucking cat meat or something like that, that's being fucking racist. I'm not saying you are one. Again, let me reiterate. I'm not saying you are a racist. I'm just saying that you're acting like one. You're making racist jokes, and you're making racist stereotypes, and it's just fucking stupid. Now, with all that being said and done, let's get into the hypocrisy section of this.
Asian, go back to your country. Oh, go back to China. And it's so weird because, like, I'm not even from here. I've actually never even been to China, and the people out here don't even with me, yo. Wow, cry me a river, bro.
Now, in RiceGum's defense video, he kind of talks about sensitivity just a little bit. He kind of talks about it just for a little bit.
But I swear, some people just are so sensitive. Like, literally, cheer up a little.
And he talks about that these people who are getting all angry at him, they're being very sensitive because the jokes that he made were kind of minuscule. But the thing I have to ask is, aren't you yourself being sensitive? I mean, the whole going to China thing, you decided to go to China because you wanted to prove a point to the haters. You literally went up to random people and asked them, do you know who RiceGum is? Do you know who RiceGum is? Do you know who RiceGum is? And they all said, like, no. And overall, it was kind of clear that, you know, people telling you to go back to where you came from is kind of retarded because you're not from China, you're from America. But that's kind of hypocritical of you because you literally said, stop acting like a baby, or just stop being so sensitive.
Asian, go back to your country. Oh, go back to China. Wow, cry me a river, bro. And it's so weird because, like, I'm not even from here. Wow, cry me a river, bro. I've actually never even been to China, and the people out here don't even with me. Wow, cry me a river, bro.
When you yourself were being so sensitive by taking these jokes, or these roasts, or whatever, or these fucking disses that people are throwing at you so seriously, to the point where you literally had to travel to another country just to prove a fucking point, RiceGum. I'm sorry, cuck, but you are the most pathetic person I've ever met. But there's also more hypocrisy, because remember when I mentioned just a few seconds ago how he kept asking people who RiceGum was? Well, in his video earlier, I mentioned how he kept saying that, you know, his fan base is little kids, so, you know, why would the Chinese people think that he was actually talking about prostitutes? These are little kids, man.
Maybe if you take my word like hoe and and put it in like the Chinese dictionary and it comes out as prostitute, it doesn't mean I was actually meaning it, you know what I'm saying? Like, do these guys not know I have like a big following that I would definitely not be seriously asking for prostitutes in the broad daylight? Hey, yo, and you know who RiceGum is? irrelevant. Do these guys not know I have like a children big following? Hey, you know who Rice Gum is? Do these guys not know I have like a children big following? Do you guys know who Rice Gum is? No? Do these guys not know I have like a children big following? Hey, you fuck with Rice Gum?
Do these guys not know I have like a children big following?
Hey, you fuck with Rice Gum?
Sorry, sir?
You fuck with Rice Gum?
No.
Do these guys not know I have like a children big following?
Well, I hate to break it to you, but you literally just bamboozled yourself. The Chinese people don't actually know who you are, so they don't know that your audience is little kids, therefore they're just gonna think that you're just some random American Asian faggot on the street asking for some prostitutes. I mean, if I didn't know who you were, I would just assume that you were actually asking for prostitutes. Now let's get into the conclusion.
And for anyone that is hating on me, just stop. You guys are just giving me views, and people that are actually supporting me, thank you guys all so much, man. I see you guys tomorrow.
So to conclude, we have two Logan Pauls on our hands. We have the original OG Logan Paul, and now we have the Vicey version of the Logan Paul. And overall, I'm just going to show a clip of his apology, and I'm going to tell you why it's so bad.
Yo, I'm sorry to all the Chinese. Yo, quit playing around. Sorry to all the Chinese people. It will never happen again. Sorry for being disrespectful. I wasn't looking for prostitutes, and I want to come back soon. But like, you know, I'm kind of scared now because like the people out here might, you know, hit me and like beat me up and stuff. So like, just tell them I'm sorry so I can come back. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Now, to reiterate, he literally said sorry. They made a joke about it, then said sorry again. Saying sorry isn't really a joke, it's kind of a serious thing, especially when you fuck up this bad. But you know, I guess Rice wouldn't understand this, so I hope you enjoy, guys. If you are a Rice Cuck fan, leave a like please, and comment down below why you think Rice Gum is a cuck. If you're not a Rice Gum fan, then you can just be about today. I don't care. I just want the Rice Gum fans to talk about why Rice Gum is a cuck faggot. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy. Goodbye and farewell.